A good evening to you and welcome to the midweek edition of Primetime News. I'm Patricia Kutsia. The official opening of the 2023 legal year leads tonight's bulletin. President Dr. Hage Geingob earlier today officiated the opening of the 2023 legal year. Let's listen in to the head of state in this insert.
Furthermore, it has been reported that lack of discipline in the legal profession is an emerging trend. This is indeed disturbing, considering that the legal profession is a highly respected profession. Society holds the legal profession in high esteem, and this requires that as members of this noble profession, you remain above reproach at all times. I urge the Chief Justice, the Minister, the Prosecutor General, and all practitioners to ensure that high standards of discipline and professionalism are observed at all times.
Staying with the opening of the legal year, Chief Justice Peter Shivute has raised concern over the replacement of judges departing the High and Supreme Courts in the next 5 years. Shivute highlighted this during the opening of the 2023 legal year earlier today.
A good number of judges in both the High Court and the Supreme Court will be leaving the judiciary over the next 5-year horizon, either through retirement or for personal reasons before retirement age. Given that reality, we are already finding it difficult at the moment to recruit judges to the High Court. Thus, there is a real concern about how the departing judges will be replaced. This is therefore a matter that is of national concern and will require the collective wisdom of all the organs of state. Nevertheless, in our attempt to remedy the unstable situation, the Judicial Service Commission has taken a decision to afford opportunities for acting appointments at the High Court to as many eligible persons as possible. Such appointments are made under carefully crafted guidelines that include a basic competence assessment and a fitness and stability interview.
On a cautionary note, the Hydrological Services of Namibia has urged communities in northern Namibia to exercise caution as floodwater levels remain high. This was contained in the daily flood report, which revealed water levels in the upper central and eastern parts of the Kuvule-Etosha Basin are stabilizing above high.
The daily flood report issued on Monday indicated that the water level at Okatana decreased to 1.15 meters on Monday from 1.21 meters on Sunday, while at the Okanjegeti Bridge located between Oshakati and Ungadiva, water levels decreased to 2.13 meters on Monday from 2.14 meters the previous day. The flood report said multi-hazard contingency plans will be activated in the affected areas. According to the report, multi-hazard contingency plans for the Ohangwena, Oshana, and Omusati regions are to be activated by the institutions responsible for flood disaster preparedness, response and recovery. Flood-prone areas include the Kuvule Basin, Kabongo River and banks, Zambezi River banks, and eastern Zambezi floodplains, Lower Kusu catchment, Hardap Marintal, and the Lower Orange River and the Kunene River. Reporting for Primetime News, I'm Media Peteri.
Moving on, communities in the Kunene region have called for human-wildlife conflict compensation to be reviewed, as they surmise it is inadequate in relation to the damage suffered. More from this report.
Community members want the compensation policy reviewed as the amounts paid for human-wildlife conflict losses are insufficient when compared to the value of livestock and other losses. Another issue highlighted during the Subcommittee on Environment, Forestry and Tourism's visit to Kunene was rhino and elephant poaching, which adversely affects the ability of the conservancies to manage their operations and generate an income. Community members also mentioned the prolonged drought affecting the region has caused wildlife to either migrate to other areas or resulted in many animal deaths. Conservancies therefore implore the ministry to increase the quotas for trophy hunting. The Subcommittee on Environment, Forestry and Tourism was resolved from the National Assembly Standing Committee on Natural Resources to consider any matter related to the protection of Namibia's natural resources.
Stay tuned for the business and economic segment when we return. Welcome to the business segment. The Namibia Revenue Agency has directed that all travellers from non-Southern African Customs Union member states now complete a temporary import permit when driving or importing a vehicle into Namibia.
A temporary import permit is a legal document that allows vehicles with foreign registration plates to be imported or driven in Namibia for a temporary period, usually not exceeding 90 days. NAMRA, in a media statement, said the directive, which came into effect on 23 January 2023, follows the agency's observation of significant abuse of temporary importation of vehicles during its various operations. Therefore, tourists coming to Namibia from non-SACU countries, Namibian citizens or permanent residents working or studying in a foreign country, and foreign nationals employed or studying in the country should apply for a temporary import permit and complete the attached form NA307 when importing or driving a motor bearing a foreign registration plate into Namibia. The agency warned that a vehicle must be exported or driven out of the country before the permit expires, as vehicles exceeding the permissible limit may be detained. The permit may also be extended in writing with the approval of the Commissioner Sam Shivute. Customs officers will conduct physical inspection to verify the information submitted and will be required to contact the Road Fund Administration to verify the movement of vehicles in and out of the country.
First National Bank FNB Namibia has been named the world's best treasury and cash management bank for 2023 at the 23rd Annual Global Finance Best Treasury and Cash Management Banks Award. The awards recognize treasury and cash management excellence in terms of market share and reach, customer service, competitive pricing, product and innovation, and differentiation.
In a press release issued recently, FNB Namibia Treasury Head Salma Kapeng stated that this year's winners were also recognized for the extent to which their treasury and cash management solutions successfully differentiated themselves from their competitors around core service provision. She stated that the award further recognized FNB's ability to deliver solutions in a difficult economic environment and to assist clients in navigating the difficult circumstances that continue to affect their businesses and customers. She also stated that by investing in product enhancements and innovation, the bank created long-term value in the businesses of its clients. Global Finance was founded in 1987 and has 50,000 readers in 193 countries, and the awards have established a reliable benchmark of excellence for the global financial community. Reporting for Primetime News, Prime Rose Harasis.
That's where we leave it with the top news for this evening. Up next is the economics roundup, followed by the weather forecast. Welcome to the world of sports on Sports Planet. We begin this segment with cycling. The 6th edition of the Tour de Windhoek has officially been launched in the capital on Tuesday, with the women's category expected to have a record 7 teams competing. The 2023 edition of the Tour de Windhoek will be held from 16 to 19 February 2023 and will serve as a platform for local riders to experience the thrill of professional cycling.
The 4-day race is divided into 6 stages and will see riders in the male category covering 400 kilometers over the 4 days, while the women's category will cover a distance of 210 kilometers. The prologue group sprint, which was introduced in 2022, will once again take place on the opening day of the tour to determine the yellow jersey winner, while the final stage of the tour will still be held on the Vornbach Dam Road at Okahanja. Speaking during the launch of the event, Namibia Cycling Federation President Axel Thesian said the Tour de Windhoek is the biggest multi-sports event in Windhoek, as it attracts several foreign nations to compete and provide competition to Namibians.
On to some record-defying stats from the NBA. LeBron James finally eclipsed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the most prolific scorer in the NBA history on Tuesday, breaking a 39-year record that many throughout basketball believed would never be beaten.
The Los Angeles Lakers star, playing in his 20th season in the NBA, passed Abdul-Jabbar's long-standing total of 38,387 points after nailing a 21-feet shot late in the third quarter against Oklahoma City Thunder. James flung his arms aloft in relief as the Crypto.com Arena erupted in wild celebrations at his new record of 38,388 points. Abdul-Jabbar, sitting courtside, was among the first to congratulate James as the play was interrupted to salute an iconic moment in NBA history. James told the crowd before thanking family, friends and fans that to be able to be in the presence of a legend as great as Kareem means a lot to him.
Stand by for your sports roundup. With the sports news, we have come to the end of tonight's newscast. Many thanks for watching. Do catch us tomorrow for another fresh update of local, continental and global headlines. From myself, Patricia Kutsia, and the crew behind the scenes, it's good night.